Steve Bowers and
Jordan Dyer.
Welcome you to 6 in the City on this 3rd of June. Walked in the office this morning and said, what day is it? I said, another sleepy, dusty Delta day. And she goes, what? Show date. Show
and it's
date.
also my oldest daughter's birthday. So happy birthday,
okay, there you
Hadley.
go. There you go. We'll explain sleepy, dusty Delta day a little bit later.
Yes.
Let's get into what's happening on this show.
This is my kind of show. We're going to be talking about shopping with Carrie Bailey. She is the owner of the market shops of Three-Way and Farmers Market. We're going to talk to Lindsay Dawkins from the Greater Jackson Chamber on the state games that are coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. We're going to talk to Gwen McReynolds from Field of Flags in Liberty Park.
Okay.
Raina Schultz, we get to do a taste testing.
Yes, we do. We've been looking forward to it all week.
We really have.
Yeah.
We've been prepping for this, and we even dressed for our dessert theme here. For Sprinkle Me Sugar, so we get to taste some macarons. Larry Newsom with the Boston Butt Sale for the West Tennessee Veterans Coalition.
Some more food on this show, yeah.
Yes, and then also we have entertainment.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
Joston, we call it inspirational hip-hop.
Yes.
So we're going to get oriented on that. We got a lot of things. The Rockabilly is announced today. The Beach Boys are coming September the 25th. Tickets will go on sale the 6th. And so we got a lot of things coming up.
Yes.
As we get into this, 6 in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Every 3 years, the American Public Power Association recognizes public power companies that demonstrate proficiency in reliability, workforce development, safety, and system improvements. The recognition, RP3. The highest level RP3 is the Diamond RP3. In 2023, JEA's Electric Division received the Diamond RP3 award for the 8th consecutive time. This never happened before, but it's JEA today. Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. By the way, our city council met today. We kind of went around the world, I think, and landed back right where we started. Well, you can check the replay. You check the replays on EPlus TV6 and on our YouTube channel as well. We're live on Facebook, so we're glad to have everybody with us.
That's right.
Carrie Bailey is with us, so we're going to find out. You got us shopping. I know you brightened up when you said we're going to talk about shopping.
I do like some shopping, and I have been here before, and it's a very cute shop.
All right, so let's find out what's going on. You got an event coming up first, right?
Yes, we have Besties Night. It's Monday, June 9th, and grab all your friends. We've got door prizes for the first 30 purchases. You'll get a free swag bag, and then there's going to be special sales in the shop.
Okay, so we got the information up there, and it goes 5 till 8.
Yes, it's 5 to 8.
All right, so tell us about the shop then.
So the market shops, there's 23 different small businesses in the market shops. They range from prom dresses to sourdough bread, jewelry, other accessories, clothing. We've got crafts you can do, like a garland bar, all sorts of things, men's items, baby items. So you can kind of go in and it's kind of like your one-stop shop.
Okay. It's located where?
It's at 148 Three-Way Lane.
Three-Way Lane. All right.
What all is going to happen during the Bestie Night besides, you said sales?
Yes, sales. Okay. We'll have door prizes. And then like the first 30 purchases, there's a swag bag that you'll get. It's got all sorts of goodies in it.
Do they need to get tickets for this event? So they just show up.
Just show up. We're usually closed on Mondays, so we're opening that night from 5 to 8.
Okay, great. How long have y'all been open?
We've been open since November.
Okay, so this is fairly
Relatively
new.
new thing.
Yes.
So
fairly new.
I've made it within the first year shopping there. So we'll definitely be back. I noticed whenever I came to the prom dress area, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it had like baby to adulthood formal wear even.
Yes.
So I know, every now and then Jackson will have some sort of formal event so they could come and shop
Oh
for
yeah.
that.
We've had several people come to
Pageants,
get it. Yeah.
everything.
For formal events.
Yeah.
Not just proms or pageants, but if they're going like to a nice dinner or like especially at Christmas time, they needed, a Christmas outfit.
So what are the hours of operation then?
So we have new summer hours that just started yesterday, and it's Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 5:30, and then on Sunday it's from 1 to 4. No, sorry, 1 to 5.
Okay.
Are you from Three-Way?
I've lived in Three-Way for like 20 years, and now I don't live anymore. I live in Humboldt, but my goal was to get back to Three-Way to open a shop.
Okay. Is this your first experience in retail?
I had a shop in Humboldt last year. And then when who I leased from, they ended up getting this building in Three-Way, and I was like, oh, this is a perfect spot to do something like this. And so it just so happened that I was able to get that building. And so I moved from Humboldt to Three-Way.
Did you say how many booths you have?
There's 23 different like small businesses.
Okay. And are they in there for a season or
No.
contract?
Yeah, they're on contract. They're on a 6-month contract,
6
and
months.
then it's month to month after that.
Okay. So if someone's interested in having a booth there, how do they?
They can message me on Facebook. Right now we're full. There is a waiting list, which is good.
Yeah.
But we're full right now, but they can always contact me and I can stick them on that waiting list.
Gotcha. And it also said the farmer's market.
Yes.
So can you explain what that means?
Yes. So every third Saturday of the month, we have a farmer's market, and there's a 30 by 60 concrete slab behind the shop, and so we have that set up into 12 booths, and then there's some grass also that we have some booths set up there, and so we have people they pay a fee for the day. They come set up produce. We've baked goods. We've had candles, home decor. Plants. So if you have like any or unique item that you sell, you can also contact the market shops at Three-Way on the Facebook. And we'd be happy to have you at the farmer's market.
Is there a max amount of people you can have set up at the farmer's market?
There's 22 spots.
22 spots.
Yeah.
Is there a wait list for that?
There's not a wait list.
Not a wait list yet.
So not a wait list yet.
Okay.
And
great.
you don't have to do it every month. You can just, if you want to do it in July, and then skip August and come September.
So the farmer's market every 3 weeks or?
Yeah, every third Saturday.
Every third Saturday, so once a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
We
good.
had to do it a little different in May just because my daughter graduated.
And Betsy's night is next Monday. It's good to have you here.
Monday night.
Continue
Good
best
to
of
be
this.
here.
All right,
Yes.
We're going to talk about the Tennessee games coming up next as we continue this Six in the City.
My name's Graham and I'm 6.
Graham is a very active little boy. When he was 2 months old, he got diagnosed with a temporary platelet disorder, and we just really had kind of a miracle story of him rebuilding his platelets. Receiving a blood donation, it saved his life and gave him time for his body to sort out and heal.
Please help kids like me give today.
A water system includes everything from wells to water storage to water lines to treatment, with constant lab testing to ensure water safety. Every 2 years, the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation performs an unannounced on-site audit and evaluation of every facet of a water system. Perfect score, $5.99. In 2024, JEA, for the 4th consecutive inspection, received a $5.99. 8 years of perfect water system scores. That's JEA today.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Lindsay Dawkins is with us, and she is the Chief of Staff of the Greater Jackson Chamber, and the industrial expansion announced today.
That's right. Matt Holdings, they announced 30 additional jobs, a $9 million investment. So we love when those days come.
Absolutely.
And existing industries are so important to our economy. I mean, we love our new industries, but over 80% of the new jobs come from existing industries. So they're really important to our community.
We love it when people come here, and then, of course, when they expand and stay.
That's right.
Makes a big difference.
It really does. And it's a testament to what Jackson has, too, that they're invested in this community.
All right, so they know us.
That's
they
right.
decided to stay and expand. Very good. Well, congratulations on that. Now let's get to the Tennessee games.
That's right.
Starting this week.
That's right.
First time ever in Tennessee for the Tennessee Games, and
That's
you're
right.
heading this thing up, and we're going to keep it in Jackson from now on.
That's right. So State Games of Tennessee, an Olympic sporting event festival is basically what it is. So think mini Olympics for our state is what it is. If you're like me, I always wanted to participate in the Olympics, but I know that's really hard. That's really hard. And so this is kind of on the amateur level that anybody can really participate and be a part of. And so we're excited. It actually kicks off Thursday with our pickleball tournament. And so they have...
That's when we play at Conger Park?
At Conger Park. They're starting Thursday at 4 p.m. and they have over 200 athletes that are participating. And so...
Are they coming from all over Tennessee?
They are coming from different areas of the state. So obviously Jackson, surrounding areas, but we have people from Memphis, from Middle Tennessee, and even some East Tennessee folks as well.
Just getting this thing started.
That's right. And so for the first year, that's great. And it'll continue to pick up as we host this every single year. Is it still open
for athletes to register, or is it cut off?
It depends on what sports. So pickleball is closed, but we do have track and field, which is going to be a Saturday. That is still open. And then some of our sports that are for the next weekend. So next Saturday and Sunday, we have a 5K road race, a 5K trail race, cornhole, disc golf, horseshoes, wedge golf, which was started here in Jackson, so a version of golf, but not as intense, a fun game. All those are still, registrations are open, and people can go to stategamesoftn.com, and they can sign up and be a part of the games.
All right.
Will winners walk away with an award?
They will. So obviously in the Olympic style, we have gold, silver, bronze medals for all the winners and their age groups. And then for some sports, if you medal, you have the opportunity to go and play at the State Games of America.
Okay.
And the next year, 2026, that is at Penn State University.
Oh, fantastic. Now, we have opening ceremonies coming up Friday.
That is right.
You say it's going to be a big deal. We're carrying this on EPlus TV6.
That is right. So everybody can come out live and be a part of it, or if you can't, please watch it. But it is, once again, going back to the true Olympic fashion, we will have an open ceremonies that consist of parade of athletes. So a lot of our youth athletes will come in their gear and signs and parade around the warning track at the Rockabilly Stadium. We have a concert by the University of Memphis at Lambeth, their ensemble group. And then, of course, the lighting of the cauldron.
Okay.
And our mayors are torch bearers this year.
Okay,
and
fantastic.
So it'll be a fun, it is a 9-foot cauldron, and we tested it last week. It's pretty cool. The mayors really enjoyed that.
Okay,
Nobody
so
caught on fire,
right,
so we're
good.
all good. Everybody has their hair and eyebrows. And so it'll just be a fun event to kick off the games, and it's free, and it's open to the community as well. So you
start at what time Friday?
So 6:30 is when at the ballpark. There'll be concessions available. There will be just a fun environment that come out, free concert. Fireworks will cap the night with those. And so even if you're not an athlete and you're just curious as to what it is, or you need something to do with your kids, come on out. We would love to have everybody.
How many sports are going to be held during this event?
Yeah, so we are going to, the first year we're starting small and we're building every year.
Okay.
And so we'll have around 10 sports for this first year.
Which one's the biggest?
So baseball is our biggest sport, and then pickleball is our next largest sport. And so, but we would love everybody to be available. Come on out.
Where can everyone find the schedule?
Yeah, so if you go to stategamesoftn.com, and there's sports on there. You can look on there, and then there's also an open ceremonies info. You can find all the details there as well.
Sportstn.com.
Yep, stategamesoftn.com.
Well, congratulations on bringing this to Jackson.
Yes, and this is an annual event, and we'll make it bigger and better each and every year.
In some states, it's really grown into a really significant thing. So, and it's going to be headquartered in Jackson, Tennessee, so we're going to boost the tourism dollars.
That's right.
For this place.
For some states, it brings in from anywhere from $12 to $20 million of economic impact.
Fantastic. All right. Appreciate your work on all this.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Look forward to it. I'll be at the baseball stadium Friday night, 6:30.
We'll see you there.
We'll see you then. We'll see you then. Well, we're going to be introduced to something new to me, inspirational hip hop. And I don't know what that is, but we're about to find out together because Joston's going to take the stage. Joston, the main stage is yours.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, y'all. Lord, look at my eyes deceiving me. I can't believe, give it to God, I fall on my knees, He giving me peace, reasons to weep, oh Lord. I need your grace and mercy, oh Lord. The enemy tries to test, but temptation can't get on my best. Silence the voices, God puts them to rest. Essence of faith when I let out my breath. The enemy tries to test, but temptation won't get on my best. Silence the voices, God puts them in check. Lord gave me peace and I feel so refreshed. Yeah, I'm looking at time invested, 26 years old, I'm vetted. Gotta push forward regardless of what's seen. Can't look in transgressions. Through the trials and tribulations, keep faith, you just might learn a lesson. Focus on pushing the message. I'm expressing, praise the one who hosts the pain and stressing. He sacrificed his life so I can be a blessing. Question after question, lesson after lesson. Gotta show the young boys this is my rock that I'll stand on. Always keep faith, remember keep faith. When times get hard, first thing you do is pray. Always keep faith, remember keep faith. Stand on His word, I know you'll be okay. The enemy tries to test, but temptation can't get on my best. Silence the voices, God puts them to rest. Essence of faith when I let out my breath. The enemy tries to test, but temptation won't get on my best. Silence the voices, God puts them in check. Lord gave me peace and I feel so refreshed. Sing to him, mama.
Just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. Oh, just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. Oh, and I've learned if I keep on trusting, I've learned if I keep on believing, I've learned if I keep on trusting that things will change. And I've learned if I keep on trusting, I've learned if I keep on believing, I've learned if I keep on trusting that things will change. Just keep the faith, sing it. Just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. Come on, sing it one more time, son. Just keep the faith.
Jackson got electric streetlights in 1887. Electricity expanded with the Suburban Street Railway Company. And in 1897, Suburban switched from horse-drawn cars to electric. The company became the Jackson Railway and Light Company. Streetcars plus electric power for homes. Power for home lights was turned on at 6 p.m. and turned off at 10 p.m. After that, go back to gas or kerosene, but it was another step toward JEA today.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Gwen McReynolds is with us with the Daughters of the American Revolution, Jackson Madison chapter. It's always good to see you.
Good to see you.
You got a bear with you here.
I have my bear who's dressed in a little Revolutionary War outfit.
Okay.
To celebrate. We're doing our 19th Field of Flags at Liberty Park in Jackson, Tennessee, off Channing Way. And the flags will fly from the 7th of June until July 4th.
Okay. Is there a dedication ceremony or something?
There is a dedication ceremony of the flags on Flag Day, the 14th,
okay,
at 10 o'clock at Liberty Park. We ask that you want to bring a chair. The ceremony is not that long. I need to go back just a little bit.
All right.
The Field of Flags, whoops, Molly picture just fell off. The Field of Flags is different from anyone else's because we honor Revolutionary War patriots. And there are 209 flags this year. 27 of them are Madison County patriots. To be a patriot from the Revolution, you had military service, patriotic service, or civil service, or any combination thereof.
Okay.
And because of patriotic service, we have 6 women on our field.
Okay.
Wow.
So they were actually involved in the Revolution and settled here then after that? Okay.
The 27 from Madison County, which are all males. We have not been able to find a female yet. But they moved here after the Revolution, of course, because West Tennessee was nothing at that
still
time.
belonged to the Chickasaws.
And they moved here, either came through Madison County, owned property in Madison County, or for some reason had some record that established them in Madison County.
Okay. Now, the other 200 names came from where?
Well, I'm not going to do the math on.
Yeah, I was rounding it off.
The others are from every colony and Vermont. We have a field from every colony.
That have descendants here, or?
Some of them have descendants.
Or people that just chose to honor them?
I have several on the field that I'm descended from. But each flag, it's a 13-star flag because we wanted to go for the period. Mm-hmm. And underneath each flag is a marker that tells the name of the patriot and the colony that he or she served.
Okay.
At the dedication, we will read all of those names because as long as the names are still on your tongue, they have not been forgotten.
Okay. The Field of Flags is at Liberty Park, Liberty Garden.
Liberty Park.
On the 7th, and then the Flag Day, the 14th, will be the opening ceremony.
Right.
And they will stay up until the 4th of July.
Until the 4th, and we really, of course, more people came to Liberty Park than we've ever had anywhere else.
Yeah.
And we encourage people to bring their children and walk and talk about who these people were. You can contact the Daughters of the American Revolution, and we know the stories, many of the stories of those people.
Okay.
How do they contact you?
We do have a Facebook page, and you can contact through the library also.
Oh.
We have information at the Tennessee room.
Okay.
Up there.
Great.
But it's a thrilling event, and there's nothing. We actually also have a flag for current veterans who have served since 1783. We fly a flag for our charter members. June 14th is our founding day from 1901. And then we have a flag for the Marquis de Lafayette this year because we just celebrated his 200th anniversary of coming to Tennessee in 1825 for his farewell tour. Okay. And then we have a flag for Bernardo de Galvez, who was a Spanish nobleman who helped in Louisiana in those areas.
Okay. It's the Field of Flags with the Daughters of the American Revolution, Liberty Garden, Liberty Park, and that will be from the 7th until the July 4th. And the dedication ceremony
Dedications
on the 14th
at 10 o'clock at Liberty in front of the Veterans Memorial.
It's a splendid sight if you haven't visited in this city, so make sure to take some time to be there. Thank you, Gwen. It's
Thank
good to see you. Very much appreciate the work of the DAR. We're going back to the main stage. We welcome once again Joston. Stage is yours.
Thank you. Let's go. Look, just had a talk with God, told me to be patient. Can't name a time when I was left forsaken. Couldn't take a couple calls, I had to go embrace him. He knowing I withdraw, yet I hear him saying, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's all. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. Something keep coming over me, got me flipping, got me tripping, running from my mission to temptation in the nights. Hear a voice telling me I'm gonna succeed. I just need to remember, keep on at the center, everything's gonna be alright. Just had a talk with God, told me to follow. See, I worry way too much about tomorrow. I done dealt with deep depression, walk with false bravado. I could use the peace and ease, my pride I'll swallow. I got plenty of that on my back. Told me plenty of times about the enemy lies. Yeah, I go and decline all the facts. Read plenty of lines by the end of the times. Yeah, the cult to the sides if I go. Seen and heard that fall from the struggles of all. Crucified by the people he know. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's all. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. Something keep coming over me, got me flipping, got me tripping, running from my mission to temptation in the nights. Hear a voice telling me I'm gonna succeed. I just need to remember, keep on at the center, everything's gonna be alright. Something keep coming over me, got me flipping, got me tripping, running from my mission to temptation in the night. Hear a voice telling me I'm gonna succeed. I just need to remember, keep on at the center, everything's gonna be alright. Just talk to God and he been changing up my perception. I got questions that need direction. Been disappointed with the rain of reflection. I ain't the gold, I ain't the truth, I ain't the one that's getting everything alright. I'm struggling, been doubling, discovering that God still think I'm alright. And with this lust I fight, I know my type, I know my lights. Praying for some covering, I'm suffering and notice I need repentance, need forgiveness for my soul and God's my witness. I'll go on and close my eyes. Holy Spirit gon' recite over time that that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's all. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. Something keep coming over me, got me flipping, got me tripping, running from my mission to temptation in the night. Hear a voice telling me I'm gonna succeed. I just need to remember, keep on at the center, everything's gonna be alright. Something keep coming over me, got me flipping, got me tripping, running from my mission to temptation in the night. Voice telling me I'm gonna succeed. I just need to remember, keep on at the center, everything's gonna be alright. And that's okay, 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 okay. And that's okay.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local boys and girls clubs. Great futures start here.
She was a black female singing country music in the 1970s. Moving to Nashville in 1974, she signed with Johnny Howard and 50 States Records. They recorded different textures of country music, but hit the magic with a contemporary country song in 1977, You've Got to Mend This Heartache. It not only charted Billboard Country, in October 1977, it charted Top 40. Her real name? Not Ruby Falls, Bertha Bearden Dorsey. She was born and spent her early life in Jackson, Tennessee. Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more with Joston coming up later in the show. We'll talk to Joston as well.
Yes.
Right now, we're going to sprinkle some sugar here. Sprinkle Me Sugar is what's happening right now.
Right.
And Raina Schultz is with us. She's got a grand opening coming up this Saturday. She's got a soft opening coming up Thursday, so Thursday the 5th. Saturday's a big grand opening. You have moved where?
We moved to 2062 F Pleasant Plains. I tell everyone we're between Rock and Roll Sushi and Hub City Deli, right on Pleasant Plains Extension.
All right. Now, we talked last time you were here about these are macarons.
Yes.
Macarons. Not macaroons, macarons.
Yes.
Right, okay.
She says she won't judge you, though, if you get it
No,
wrong.
I don't judge anyone.
No matter if you want some macaroons, well, how many do you want? Right?
Yes.
Do you buy these individually? You buy them like donuts? You buy by the dozen. Let's
So
say.
you can buy them individually,
Okay.
half dozen, 25 count. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, half dozen, or 25 count.
Or
All right.
just individually.
So,
too.
so what makes this different? What is this?
Yeah, so macaron is an almond flour meringue confection. Lots of times people call them cookies. They're not quite a cookie. They're actually a light indulgence, which is like the little secret nobody knows about them. They're under 7 grams of sugar, under 70 calories each, and it's the perfect dessert bite. So
Unless you eat 40.
you could,
Yeah,
but no, the almond flour meringue is like a sandwich,
I
and
can't
it has
believe I ate all those crystals, right? All right. I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You can fill them with any kind of flavor. So buttercreams, ganaches, different caramels or lemon curds. And so they really take on the flavor of whatever the filling is.
Okay.
And they become kind of the perfect dessert bite.
What's your favorite?
Blackberry lemon lavender is my all-time favorite, and I brought that one for you guys to try. It has culinary lavender baked into the shell. It has a blackberry ganache and then fresh lemon curd in the center.
Where did your love for macarons start?
Yeah, in Paris, I got to go on a wedding anniversary trip a long time ago with my husband, and I absolutely fell in love with them there and wanted to teach myself how to bake them. And I love that they can take on, I love dessert and I love sugar, and they can take on any flavor of the fillings. And so it's really fun to experiment with the flavors.
Is there a certain technique or approach that you use in tasting these things, or?
No, just jump right in. So I
Or you
have,
first.
I have all
Yeah.
these different flavors. So we have monthly flavors, and our collection for June with our grand opening is going to be our greatest hits. So it's going to be all of our favorites from the past 2 years, our customers' favorite flavors. So we have Fairy Godmother, which has like a marshmallow buttercream with brown butter and a hint of rose.
I'll try that one.
It's one of my favorites.
Which
so
one is that?
That one's that one right
The
there.
blue one?
Mm-hmm.
I almost hate to eat them because they're so cute.
They're so good. No,
I love
don't be
I love the colors.
I don't think I've ever had that problem. Well, that cake is so cute. I don't think I'll touch it, right?
So
How do you decide what the color is, or is that?
So what's cool, they're all naturally colored, so I don't use artificial colors in any of them. But I don't know.
So where the blue comes from then?
It comes from blue spirulina.
Okay. So you got to know your stuff to do this, right? I'd make one macaron and I would just spray
You're
it or
missing
something.
out.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what kind of flavors do you like? I have
So what-
creme brulee, that's a customer favorite.
Okay.
This is, oh my goodness.
Right there.
So that one has like a Russian buttercream with vanilla bean, and then it has bruleed sugar on the inside.
Yum. I don't know. What's the pink one?
Pink one's strawberry cotton candy.
Okay, I think I had that one last time.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely delicious.
So when people come in, do
which
they
one I
order?
like better.
like 12 of the same thing, or do they mix it
no.
all?
I mean, they mix up. Some people have a favorite, though. Creme brulee. Usually people will buy dozens of that at a time. But they mix it up and can do whatever flavors
I feel like
they
we should talk about the flavor, so I'm going to definitely eat the rest of this, but I'm going to put it down. So
this one's
you're gonna
Dorothy.
sample
This
more?
has a brown butter goat cheese butter.
I see the technique here.
I'm going to take a bite off of all of them, so then I've claimed
you
it.
collect it all.
Yes.
Steve, I'm sorry I bit into each one of those.
I'll let you tell me which one you want me to try next.
I would love for you to try Dorothy. That's another one of
The
our
blue?
June. Yes, that's
Yeah,
the
the
other
blue.
blue one. This one has a brown butter goat cheese buttercream with toasted pecans and dark chocolate shavings.
Okay, I would have never put all those things together, so this will be interesting.
Very good.
You're eating the whole thing.
I am. Oh, you're just supposed to taste it.
That's also very good. I'm like
Here's how I taste stuff.
I'm a child whenever it comes to sweets. Like I like cotton candy and like when I,
People use these art. Do people buy them just to consume, or are they gifts, or?
I mean, it's really for anything. So they make a beautiful gift. We have beautiful custom boxes, so it makes just this really nice, affordable luxury type gift. People also buy them for events. We do customizations. We actually have a printer that can print directly on the shells, so we can do custom macarons for people. We do weddings and different events, and then people just come in and enjoy them.
Splendid thing.
Thank you.
Raina, good luck with this.
You're so good.
The Sprinkle Me Sugar grand opening is this coming Saturday. It starts at what time?
It starts at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. You see the details there Saturday, June 7th.
You don't want to miss it because
And
these
your
are
location
amazing.
is?
It's 2062F Pleasant Plains.
But they will be out there Thursday if you want to kind of slide by.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Raina, continued best.
Thank
You're
you.
a real inspiration to do this and bring this to Jackson, Tennessee. Macarons.
Macarons. That's
There we go. There we go. We'll be back with more as we continue. It won't taste quite as good, but we'll still be back with more Six in the City.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million, but it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA today.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, John. Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Larry Newsom is with us with the West Tennessee Veterans Coalition. They're raising some money. We're talking about food. and that's wonderful stuff.
That is
I like
delicious.
That. I mean, it's very sweet, but it's not overpowering, and it's just very delicate. It's wonderful.
And I think kids will still enjoy them too.
I think so. Well, anyway, we're going to shift gears to talk about Boston Butts.
Oh,
coming
that
up.
sounds amazing too.
When's the sale coming up?
Coming up June the 13th.
All right, so what do we need to do right now?
Yeah, we're collaborating with our buddies over at Cajun Cookers.
Okay.
At 18 Three-Way Lane, and everybody that buys one of these has nothing but good things to say about it.
Daryl does know what he's doing, I think.
He does indeed, and
He
now
does.
Benny Cates has taken over as well.
Okay.
And so the same process.
Okay.
How many will one feed?
About 20.
20.
It starts out about 10 pounds, and then it reduces down to about 7.
That's
So
right.
you pull it off, and there's quite a bit there.
Okay. Okay.
So how do we get these?
Well, you can go on our website, West Tennessee Veterans Coalition.org, or you can go by the DoubleTree and visit Mary Ross.
Okay.
She has tickets, and you can, any coalition member can get you a ticket. And
So-
they're $50 a piece, and which we think is an excellent price for this.
And you pick them up Saturday, June 13th, is that it?
On the 13th, I believe that's
For Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
No, it's Friday. It's
Friday.
It's
So
the
Friday the 13th
before-
of the month of June.
It's the
okay.
Friday before Father's Day. So
Have
it's
you
a-
ever heard of anyone freezing?
Well, the way you get it now, you don't get it hot. You get it where it's been cooled, and it's in a bag, and it's real convenient to carry.
Then you
and
heat it up.
Then you take it home, and he gives you specific instructions that you follow, and it's marvelous.
Okay. I'm just wondering if we could, I've got a family of 5, so that's several meals.
Absolutely.
So if we freeze and then pull it back out,
Yeah,
and
we
then-
found them, well, just 2 of us, but you can go for meal after meal after meal with it if you want
Great.
to do that.
That's for the West Tennessee Veterans Coalition. That sale, you pick them up on the 13th, just order those in advance, right?
That's correct, and the money that we're raising for this goes to the memorial coins that we give to the folks that have family or veterans.
Jackie
in
shared those with us recently, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you've seen what it is, and that's
So
what
these
we're
are
doing.
people that are buried in our veteran cemeteries.
Correct.
Their families.
Yes, and it's a very tangible way to remember your veteran.
When do they receive the coins?
At the ceremony at the cemetery.
So you provide them for the cemetery, and then they distribute them to the families?
That's correct.
Okay, excellent.
And the people that get them cherish them, and if you've ever seen it given to a family, you'll understand how important it is.
Okay. That's part of the work of the Veterans Coalition. You're actively involved in trying to help veterans through some challenging circumstances.
That's our sole goal. And then the next event we're going to have is the bingo run, which will be this Saturday, meeting at 9 o'clock over at the Armory on the Engineer Armory.
Okay.
And then from there, you go to different National Guard facilities, see exhibits there.
And that is this coming Saturday?
This coming Saturday. Now,
Which
that
is the
going
7th, right?
That's the 7th, and it's a bingo run.
Okay.
Just
It'll start at what time?
Very family, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
And it's very family friendly, and that's the whole goal.
Where can you find out about this? You're on Facebook?
On Facebook.
Okay.
yeah.
West Tennessee Veterans Coalition.
Right.
Okay. All right, great. It's always good to have you with us.
Oh, it's great to be
Appreciate the
here.
work you do. Look forward to that 13th of that, and then the run is this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
So let's get out there and join in with the
So
West
it'll be
Tennessee Veterans
fun.
Coalition. We're going to go back to the main stage. We're delighted to have these folks with us. They describe their music as inspirational hip-hop. This is Joston. Joston, stage is yours.
Got my dog stepping with me. Let's get it, y'all. Sure, this will be a better world if we learn to love each other, to live like sisters and brothers. Look, I've been looking to the Lord for peace. Been sliding through streets and I don't even keep the heat. But really, let me keep it a bean. My mom would scream if I was seen standing near fiends. A truth be told, I was raised different. A church boy, flat top, pants fitted. The paradox of living in this city, being gifted. I'ma be the one to chase my dreams, to say I did it. Nah. If we learn to love each other and realize we all brothers from different mothers and different colors, maybe we can go with this together. My day-to-day life, compare it to stormy weather. But this stratus cloud can't shake me or break me. I can see that light appearing faintly. The chains and thorns, they thought they could tame me. But I'ma show the world how great that I can be.
I got a lot of people who would never leave me wrong. A lot of people who always pick up the phone. A lot of people we grew up, now they gone. A lot of people who learn to love on their own. Me. I'm just trying to change the lyrics to my song, make some moves on my own. I'ma do it till I'm gone. Trust. When I say that the process gon' be long, learn a lot since I'm grown. Now I gotta change my tone. Peace, be still. I'm overthinking. Please stop hating. Yo, havoc wreaking. Just paint it vivid. I hope you see it. Love by example. I wanna be it. Tell my brother that we meant to be kings, and kings take care of their people. Yeah, we all different, but I showed them that we equal. Don't hold on to your treasure, man. I promise it's a sequel. I can't depend on the world, man. I know it's evil. But I'm stepping like evil Knievel. We was riding in Regals, they was iron like eagles. Matters more than figures. We was over illegal, but we walking like Beatles. Man, I'm loving my people. My people. Make sure that you loving your people. Loving your people. Make sure that you hugging your people. Hugging your people. If we learn to love each other. To live like sisters and brothers, a peaceful world it would be. Oh, if we learn to live like sisters and brothers. Give me a little something, band.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Jackson got electric streetlights in 1887. Electricity expanded with the Suburban Street Railway Company. And in 1897, Suburban switched from horse-drawn cars to electric. The company became the Jackson Railway and Light Company. Streetcars plus electric power for homes. Power for home lights was turned on at 6 p.m. and turned off at 10 p.m. After that, go back to gas or kerosene, but it was another step toward JEA today.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We've been hearing from this young man, and we're glad to have him with us. Joston Cooper is with us. And who is with you today? Who's
I have my wife, my mom, my best friend, Brandon Springfield on the bass, Jalen Flagg on the keys, Lee Cook on the drums, and Joseph Kyle on the bass. Lead guitar.
One other person.
One other person.
That's out in the hallway.
My son, newborn, you know.
Yes, newborn baby. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Yes, juggling all the things.
The guitar player's been on the show about as much as I have.
Everybody knows Joe Kyle.
So how did this come about? How did you land here?
I've been around music pretty much all my life. My mom raised me in a church, and they were gospel singers, just singing anywhere you could think of.
Like gospel choir, quartet, or?
So it's my grandmother, my mom, and her sister.
Okay.
So they sung together, and then my uncle played the drums with them.
Okay.
So
a little family band.
Basically.
Might
as well call it a band.
What compelled you to put this together then?
I can just remember, like, when I graduated high school, I went through just a hard time of, depression or whatever. And writing was, like, the thing that God pushed me towards just to help me cope with stuff. And as I started writing poems and poetry, I got into writing music and full-on songs because, I have a music background. I never thought I would be doing music, but it just happened that way.
Okay. Yeah. So it started with the poetry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then adapted to this, all right? So what projects are you working on now? Have you got recordings out, or?
I have recordings out. They're on all my social medias. My Facebook is Joston Cooper.
It's Josten?
O-N.
O-N, Joston
Yes, sir.
Cooper, okay.
I do have a project that I'm working on. It's called Awake. It's basically about helping somebody find themselves, you know, healing from their trauma, healing from past things that they've been through, and stepping into who God has called them to be.
So is your goal to inspire others?
Yes, very much so. I could just remember as a kid, like, just listening to music and not really being able to feel substance in it. And that's what's going on now with the kids in this age. So I want to give them something that can give them everything they need as far as spiritual, but also give them something that they like listening to.
Right.
So where do you perform? Do you perform this in churches or elsewhere, or is it just designed not to be a church thing, but something else?
Just different places. I'm actually performing next Saturday at the Jackson Mac Festival. That's going to be at the amphitheater. Okay. And then in July, I'm also performing at Love and Truth Church. So.
How did you find the rest of your band?
T. Cook on the drums. I played basketball with him at Northside, and he knows all of them. Joe Kyle, his little brother is my producer, so that's how I met him through him. And Steven, I've been best friends with him since basically kindergarten. So. Yeah.
You're still writing all the music?
Yes, all the music is written by me.
Right.
Yep.
So, and how often are y'all meeting as a group to play?
Just whenever I get booked. I mean, I'm open for
Well, do you
bookings.
practice throughout the week too?
Yeah, we do. We practice. I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday. So.
If someone's looking to book you, how do they go about doing that?
So I am on the directory for, the Jackson Music website. So you can just go through there and book me through my email, or my number is on there as well. You can contact me on there.
What's that website?
It's the Jackson directory website. Hidden Tracks, Jackson Hidden Tracks.
Hidden Tracks, and that's it. Okay, yes, I remember hearing about that. Are you from this area?
Yes, born and raised. My mom was
Northside High School, played basketball at Northside.
Well, yeah, that makes
Who's
sense.
your coach out there?
Tony Brown, Coach Brown.
Okay,
Yep.
very good. All right, so this is inspirational music.
Yes, sir.
Describe this. So you'll play in any kind of setting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be a church setting. It could be wide open.
It can be anywhere.
People are responsive to what you're doing?
Yeah, they love my music. They love that it's different. They love that it's clean. They love that it provokes happiness within them. So.
Okay. Which is kind of the antithesis to what much of rap is.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So inspirational rap. Like I said, I wasn't familiar with it. Now we know.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, continue best. We're glad you're with us. We're glad you brought all these guys together. Big effort. They also did a Studio 6, so they'll be showing up on EPlus TV6 for years now.
Yeah.
and YouTube as well. So check our YouTube channel. Just go to the EPlus TV6 logo on YouTube and click it, and all our stuff will be there.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
And continued best. Glad you're sharing the time with us.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back with more as we continue this. Six in the City.
A rockabilly force of the 1950s, Jackson's Kenny Parchman recorded at Sun Records starting in 1957. But the Sun roster was crowded, and Kenny's recordings were not released, though they are prominently featured in Sun Record sets today. It was through labels in Jackson, Lou and Jackson, that Kenny hit the 45s. His band included Smoochie Smith, George Sykes, Richard Page, Ronnie Parchman, and others. They still have an international fan following today. A Jackson music note, Kenny Parchman. A water system includes everything from wells to water storage to water lines to treatment, with constant lab testing to ensure water safety. Every 2 years, the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation performs an unannounced on-site audit and evaluation of every facet of a water system. Perfect score, $5.99. In 2024, JA, for the 4th consecutive inspection, received a $5.99. 8 years of perfect water system scores. That's JA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With Utilicare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/Utilicare.
want to thank all of our guests for being with us. Thank you for sharing the time with us as well, and all of our special guests today. A reminder was just announced today, the Beach Boys are coming to the Rockabilly's Park. It'll be September the 25th, and tickets will go on sale June 6th, so check with the Rockabillys. Hope McGregor is going to be at the AMP this coming Friday night at 7:30, and that's just part of the things that are going on this weekend. We've also got, Rhythm on the Rails up at Discovery Park. That's Friday night, and I think that starts at 6. The Jackson-Madison DAR Annual Women's Veterans Day is coming up Sunday. Don't forget that at VFW 6496 at 2. Jazz Foundation, they've got a concert at the Ned Saturday night, and that will be at 8 p.m. And the Star Center has their career day. They were with us last week, and that's coming up Friday 9 till 2. And you got a bunch of stuff going on.
I need you to just walk around with me and be my calendar, my walking calendar. Keep me updated in the loop with all this.
What else is going on?
So next weekend, or next week's show, we're going to hop over from eating and shopping to continuing education throughout the summer. So we've got Union University Engineering Summer Camp. So we're going to be talking about that. We'll get to hear about an art show at the Ned that's coming up. The West Tennessee Ag Research and Education, they've got their 3rd annual Garden Buzz and Weed Tour. We're going to hear
we'll find out about that.
Yeah, we're going to hear about Jackson Award nomination, the Jax Mac Festival, which I just learned is not a macaroni and cheese festival, but a music and arts festival.
We kind of got food in our orientation here.
Yeah, that's right. And then the Elks Lodge is going to come on with Red Bones Grill and Bar steak dinners for the veterans.
Veteran fun, all right. So there's information about the Jax Max Festival, so that's all coming up soon. So a lot of things going on. Good to be in this city.
That's right.
Like I said, opening ceremony at 6:30 Friday night, let's write of the Tennessee games, the state games of Tennessee, and we'll be carrying that live right here at EPlus TV6, amongst many other things going on. City Council replay and more. We've been delighted to have these folks with us, and we're going to let them take this away. We'll see you next week for more Six in the City. And this is Joston. Joston, the stage is yours.
Thank you. This last song is dedicated to my wife, who's sitting right here. Let's get it, y'all. I wanna make you feel special. You came into my life and made it feel so right. Oh, oh,
I wanna make you feel special.
You came into my life and made it so, so right. Let me tell you something. God bless me with a shawty who been praying for me. She see clear through the BS and all of the stress, man. I pray to God he never take this woman from me. My life been different ever since she came, and it been no pain in it. Ain't felt a drop of rain in it. In the same sentence, ain't no complaints, and my heart is her place. Let off tears of joy when I look at her face. Oh. And she my ride or die, my apple pie. Her love, man, I can't deny. Growing old and having kids, I fantasize. Know I'm thankful for you, I call you mine. Sunflower glows and her aura shines. Light from her skin, it could leave you blind. Lord, I pray for this, Lord knows I cried. Masterpiece designed and I'm grateful now. Oh, I wanna make you feel special. You came into my life and made it feel so right. Oh, oh.
I wanna make you feel special.
You came into my life and made it so, so right. I wanna make you feel special, so special, so special. I wanna make you feel special. You came into my life and made it feel so right.
I wanna make you feel special.
You came into my life and made it so, so